Bona fans, we are here with Aaliyah Parker, a newcomer to the women's basketball program. Welcome, Aaliyah.
Hi.
How are summer workouts going so far? How is the transition to campus and to learning your new teammates going?
It's going well. The workouts are good, and they're a little tough, obviously, but I'm getting through it. And my teammates, I love all of them. We hang out a lot. It's great.
That's good. Now, obviously, the campus is a little quiet right now.
Yeah.
It's going to be, we have some orientations coming up, which will, we'll get a little bit more traffic on campus with some incoming freshmen visiting. And then, obviously, just around the corner is the start of classes fall. And before you know it, basketball season will be here. So, but you're from Buffalo. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about your journey to get to St. Bonaventure, a little bit about your hometown and kind of, how you're here right now.
So I went to Niagara for 4 years. I didn't play last year. So, I think pretty much they did like everything they could do for me. So I just thought it was time to go somewhere else. So I guess this was my choice.
Okay. And talk a little bit about your high school career, AAU, growing up, kind of how you came into basketball, locally.
So I first started playing basketball when I was like kindergarten or first grade, and all my siblings would play basketball. I have 10 siblings, 6 sisters, 4 brothers. So I just followed in their footsteps. High school, I went to Cardinal O'Hara, and then for AAU, I played for the Gauchos, which is located in New York City. So yeah, just from there.
So obviously a big family. Did anyone play anything other than basketball, or is it strictly basketball for everybody?
Mostly strictly basketball, but we would play. My sisters, we did track, soccer, and volleyball, and then obviously basketball.
Awesome. So obviously decided to stay close to home by going to Niagara. Was that decision on purpose with a large family, or was that just the best fit for you at the time?
Well, my sister had went there for 2 years, and she just always talked about how she loved it there. So also it being close to home, I like to stay close to home. So that was the best choice.
And you're still close to home here at St. Bonaventure. So did that kind of, when you were looking for, kind of a new home, a new environment this year, did, staying local, did that play into it or not really?
Honestly, no. For this year, it didn't really matter. I was willing to go anywhere.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. But this was just the best fit. So what about St. Bonaventure? What made this place special and made you kind of choose to spend your next year here?
When I was talking to the coaches, they just made me feel wanted. And then as soon as I stepped foot on campus, I just knew I wanted to be here. Okay.
Awesome. When it comes to, obviously this is your final year of basketball at the collegiate level, what are your goals past this year?
Well, my major is sport administration. I did my bachelor's in sport management. I want to be a coach or anything in the athletic world.
Okay. What are you most excited when it comes to this upcoming season?
Honestly, just traveling and being with my teammates, getting ice cream on the road, the bus ride, just those fun times.
Now, you had a very, very successful career at Niagara. What do you think you can bring to this year's team as we continue the rebuilding process with Coach Crowley as he's returned to St. Bonaventure? And kind of what do you think you can really just help with and kind of bring to the program this year?
Probably experience. I've been playing for 4 years. I'm versatile. I could play in and out. And I have a mindset, a defensive mindset, so I could really bring my defense.
So who would you emulate your game after? Who do you kind of look up to?
LeBron. I love LeBron James.
He's decent.
Oh.
Yeah, that's an okay person to kind of mold your game after. But now let's look back a little bit at your career at Niagara. Mm-hmm. What was your impressions of St. Bonaventure when you were at Niagara?
I think the first time we played them was here. That was a tough game. I think we lost, though, but it was just a hard game. It was gritty. It was very intense, obviously, because we're kind of rivals a little bit. But throughout the years, they were just really intense. This is a rival game. We really got to go at it. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. That's
cool. Now, you're willing to do the same now back towards
Niagara, yeah,
correct?
Of course.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right. Good. How about the transition to brown and white from purple and white? Is that a positive transition, or what are your feelings on that?
Well, my favorite color is purple, so.
Jeez, that's tough.
Yeah, but I do like brown and white. This is my first time ever wearing a white uniform because we didn't have them at Niagara.
Tell us a little bit about your family. You said you large family.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you fall into that? Are you the youngest, oldest, middle?
I'm like one of the youngest. So out of all the girls, I'm the youngest girl. And then I have 2 younger brothers.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you had an older sister, like you mentioned, that you played with at Niagara. What's she doing now?
She was coaching. I'm not sure if she's going back or not, but that's what she was doing at the moment.
That's awesome. So obviously it seems like you followed her to Niagara and, now you may follow her into.
Well, I wanted to coach first.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. When it comes to, obviously you're local and, always, having local student athletes is awesome because you have family that can come watch you play. Everyone loves to cheer for the local person, local girl that stays home, stays close to home and kind of represents their hometown. What kind of advice would you give to your younger self or to even a young girl who's looking to play at this level someday?
Honestly, it's not really basketball related, but it would be like put yourself first, like your mental health, eating right, recovering. Just always put yourself first and the rest will follow. Awesome.
What was your experience when we talk about coming and playing here? What was your experience of like the Riley Center and what did you heard about St. Bonaventure and fan base and alumni? Because I'm sure you heard quite a bit from the Niagara fans, the Niagara alumni.
Yeah. Honestly, I just heard that Bonnie's is like really involved with basketball. They're supportive, they're loyal, and they're always here. Like if you need anybody to talk to, especially like the alumni, like they'll always be there for you. You could talk to them whenever.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're looking forward to seeing you on the court this year. Good luck with everything over the summer and go Bonnies.
Thank you.